too. Like, it's...
Well, and there's some of it already there. You know, there are some bits like that you can already do. There is some free camera stuff, but once they actually get some tools
Once they get it
for
in there, though. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. CaptainShack here. Joined with me is W4stedSpace. How you doing, man?
What's up, folks? I'm doing great. Ready for a bit of Star Citizen fun.
Me and you were just having this conversation about how pretty this game is and how we can't wait as YouTubers to get proper camera controls, whether that be like a camera drone or a free cam mode so we can record other kinds of videos in this.
Yeah, some sort of, I mean, I really hope they go a bit further with it even and give us some sort of more clever controls that allow you to lock on and follow spacecraft and so on. But again, it's Star Citizen, it does kind of encourage you to think these ways where you're like, no, you don't really expect that of any normal developer. But in this one, I'm like, well, maybe.
Is that really gonna be a thing? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Now, bear in mind, this is an alpha version of Star Citizen for everybody. I'm going to repeat that a few times during the stream. You're probably going to be seeing some derpiness. Part of the derpiness is the fact that I am streaming now on the same rig that I'm playing on, so there's a little bit of a CPU hang up there, right? Like, I'm already getting the message from my streaming software, which is weird because I didn't get it from streaming on Hitbox, streaming to YouTube. So if you see a little bit of hang up, it might be the server-side stuff on Star Citizen. That's being updated in 3.0. We're in 2.5 right now. Or it could be just on my end, so bear that in mind. Mr. Wasted.
Yo, sir, what can I do you for? Which platform are you on? Where are you at?
I don't know where I am. I'm going to head over to the hologram.
I'm A strut at the moment, so let me know which strut you end up on. And yes, there is definitely an element of alpha to this. If something is going to go horribly, horribly wrong while we're playing. Ooh, I think I just saw you coming down the stairs. I think
right
we're even in the same one.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, I saw some. Yeah,
sneaking up on you. That was totally somebody else. Hello, sir. Oh, so check out the new duds, man. You haven't seen the new armor, I don't think.
You're looking pretty good. Spin around for me so you're in the light. You're
all right.
Point in the dark way.
Let me do the thing here. I'm in third person doing this, so let's just see. There you go. I'm gonna do my catwalk. There you go. Check it out. So this is the light armor.
That looks pretty solid regardless.
Yeah, you can buy this armor here at Port Olisar now. I don't remember exactly where. I think we're actually heading toward it now. Have you already pulled up a ship? Oh, here we go.
I haven't pulled up a ship, and I think actually this is the clothes vendor rather than the armor one.
Vendor. Yeah.
It's in a similar position, but I think it might be on one of the other struts. I think each strut has their own shop. And we're on A strut, and apparently that's not where that is. Maybe I'm wrong, and I haven't pulled up a ship. Let me do so.
All right. Well, what are we gonna do? We're gonna take out your Cutlass and do a little cooperative mercenary work. I'm looking at the mercenary jobs right now. We got ICC assistance. We can repair a couple of arrays. There's a PI wanted mission we can take up. I'm hitting F1, by the way, to pull this up, guys. I'm thinking... We've never done the PI wanted on the channel, but I'm
not sure I've done the PI wanted myself either, but I don't actually know how much there is to that. There's the usual public enemy kicking around. There's always at least one. There's
always some pirate running around. That's actually a player pirate who's reached a certain level of wanted level. Let's do one of the repair arrays, just because that's kind of like one of the easy, simple missions that they started this with, and then we'll move up to like the PI wanted, maybe do some ICC assistance. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan to me. Pick an array, sir.
Oh, all right. Let me open back my menu here, and we'll do repair array 3. Actually, let's do repair array 556. How's that?
Sure. 556. Oh, the comm array.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Keep forgetting how to get
I love that I could
menus
see you looking at your menu. That's pretty legit.
But I'm on AO2 if someone hasn't already run off with my ship, so...
They shouldn't have. I think it's locked until you touch it.
That's a good point. Yeah, they did change that, so you can't immediately run off with it. You've got your suit on, haven't you?
I am ready to go. Oh, wait. Before we go. I need to buy ammo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my rifle is totally out. I was doing some target practice before, so... Now, guys, if you want to see something really cool, if I'm right, you're streaming as well, Wasted, right?
I am, yep.
Okay, if you guys want to see something really, really cool, go over to W4stedSpace's channel. Leave this stream running, though. Don't just leave me. How do I just buy this? It's been a while since I've done this. I want to buy... And you can actually watch us play this from two perspectives. If you open up both windows on your screen, if your internet can handle having two streams going on. Confirm purchase, we're gonna rearm. There we go. We've got some ammo now for my rifle and my pistol. I do wanna buy a new weapon. I'm still using the one that they kinda just give you.
Yeah, me also. And there's some really cool looking stuff if you go into the hub town, the other one.
Yeah, if we head over to the actual city, which we can't do in Crusader, you actually have to go to the main city. But all right, lead on. You know where you're parked. I think we're taking out your Cutlass, right?
We are. I have a Cutlass Black, relatively recently acquired. Switched it out for I used to have an Avenger, but I fancied something that could take multiple crews. So that was kind of the point behind this, some sort of setup where we could have more than one person in it. And the Cutlass has both the secondary seat for someone to sort of manage shields and so on. That's semi-functional at the moment. That's more functionality that's yet to come in. So there's a little, it sort of works, but it's not as good as it clearly is going to be. And then there's a turret on the top, which is probably the more important part.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to use. I'm wanting to get on that turret. And I want to mess around with a little bit of like the shield and power settings. You said that the co-pilot seat, oh, look at her. She's beautiful. Ooh, there's a 300i over there too. But yeah, nice, man. What are those weapons you've got equipped to that turret? Are those new?
No, they were the ones that it came with, but they are pretty chunky.
They look.
Those are the
they
11
look
series
legit.
broadsword. Some of the names of the weapons on this thing. I guess it's Drake
Like the
in particular.
bulldog repeater and there's some pretty cool stuff.
I've got
yeah.
a sucker punch distortion cannon, which is just, if you're gonna have a cannon, that's what I want it to be called from here on out.
Oh, I dig it. I dig it.
So we can
Is
also.
this the sucker punch right here? Kind of looks like a bulldog.
No, they're under the wings.
Oh, there they are. Okay, yeah, that probably is
They
one
sort
of
of
the
spread
bulldogs.
out a bit more. Yeah, there's
I like
a
that.
badger in the middle, and then
Badger in the middle. Okay. Yeah, it's a badger must be like the bigger version of the bulldog, because I think I've got a couple of bulldogs on my, or maybe it's a couple of badgers on my Gladius. But all right, so we're boarding in the back. For you guys, if you don't know, this ship is kind of a multi-use ship. It's got the rotating engines on it. It is, from the lore perspective, widely used as a pirate ship because not only is it maneuverable, has a lot of firepower, but it also has a decent-sized cargo bay to move your ill-gotten goods, right? So grabbing up that booty.
that didn't take long.
What did you do?
I haven't done anything. I got into it. The entire thing started spinning wildly, and I'm now dead.
Ah! Mayday! I'll get in command. I'll get in command.
Get in, come on. Check. Regain control of the
Regain control of the ship. Oh no! What did I do? Oh, yours is the one with the little buttons. I just ran up to your back door and used it. So, like we said, this is Alpha 2.5. There are some bugs still with it. In the Cutlass, it's got this weird thing. I actually got into the turret. It's got this weird thing where your ship is the only one that I'm aware of so far that has these little buttons instead of just like really easy to select, options using things. So let me.
Yes, they're a bit of a pain in the arse. You have to kind of run forwards into them while really specifically looking at the one you want to get.
Is it top or bottom? Is it the top or bottom button?
For the door, it's the top button.
Okay, let's try it. Sweet, that was the door. Okay, cool. All right, getting into the pilot's seat. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh god.
Is it still like
It's still like wildly
spinning?
spinning out of control. Does this happen a lot with the Cutlass? Because like my Gladius, I've never had it spin wildly out of control. But my Aurora doesn't know what the hell it's doing. It just goes nuts. All right, I'm on board.
I've seen it happen a few times, and it seems to be entirely related with getting in and out of the back. It gains momentum in some way when you get in and out of the back of the thing. There is a doorway on the wing that you can use instead, but it has to be open from the inside the first time.
Oh, really? Okay.
It like drops a ladder down that you can climb up in order to get onto the wing. Wow, you ended up miles away.
Yeah, I see that. I'm pretty far away, and I don't see you on here.
I'm just
starting to move
coming
forward.
up to the same platform, so AO2 again.
AO2, roger that. I'm on my way. Now, guys, if you're seeing a little bit of frame rate drop, for whatever reason, when I stream to YouTube while playing Star Citizen, my CPU is just kind of really under strain, so I'm gonna have to get a second CPU to start streaming with, but just bear that in mind. It's not all on Star Citizen's end, some of these issues that we're running into. And one of the things that everybody's been talking about is a lot of the FPS issues that you get in Crusader are, oh, I see, I'm flipped upside down, are network side.
Yes, most definitely network side, because you will get into a good server. You'll get into a server where it's super duper smooth all of a sudden. You'll be like, hang on a second, that wasn't the PC at all. This is just running better on this server. It's a bit unusual,
like it's a little weird, but they're using the CryEngine netcode still. What bay are you at again?
I'm basically underneath you. You can land at any of those ones there.
Okay.
I'm just taking a look
that.
at this. I don't even recognize what this is. I should do, but
The ship directly in front of me?
yeah.
That's that torpedo bomber. What is that called?
Yeah, the one.
Help me out, guys. What's it called? I'm coming down.
and Philip in my chat is just pointing out, actually, you can get in and out of the ladder from outside. There's a button down by one of the legs, apparently. They did think of that.
Landing
You're down.
complete.
I've never flown your ship before. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's quite violent in the up-down directions.
Okay, that music got real loud, real fast. So let's go ahead and turn that down.
Although, yep, there's the little red button. Ah.
So this is the first pass, I believe, of their new music system, where it'll play like dynamic music based on what's going on.
Yep.
That was really loud though, so let's go ahead and crank that down. That was the Retaliator. Thank you. Yes, the Retaliator. All right, so we'll just put that down to quarter.
Okay.
I hear you boarding.
I am
believe.
coming aboard, yes.
All right,
clicked
let
the
me get
button
out of this seat. You can fly.
Kind of opened and closed it. Yeah, I would prefer to fly because I've got my, what guys won't be able to see, I've got my hot ass set up in front of me because I'm quite enjoying messing around with that at the moment, seeing what Star Citizen feels like playing with a hot ass instead of mouse and keyboard, because I know Shack's sticking with the mouse and keyboard for the time being.
Yeah.
And yeah, it means that doing anything other than flying isn't quite as easy as you'd like.
Yeah, like the HOTAS is great, but I still would always use the mouse and keyboard if you're going to do the first-person controls, especially the combat, like the shooting combat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not too bad. You just keep your mouse and keyboard in the middle, and then you keep your throttle and your stick on your left and your right. If you don't know what a HOTAS is, that you actually have a throttle control on your left hand and then your joystick on the right hand. Some people have been playing with 2 joysticks, which is I find interesting. So you have no windows back here. I'm going to get into the turret.
Kind of
should I get into
disabled
the-
some of my controls, interestingly, but I will do what I can do. Oh, it's the auto land rubbish. Okay.
Yeah, you got to take it out of precision mode.
It's not even that. There's introduced a new auto landing system that if you have landing mode on, it can kind of hold you to the ground a bit, and you have
I'm
to
sitting in
disable
your
it
little
first.
seat.
What, the one in the back?
Yeah, you've got these little fold-down seats. These are great.
Scanning.
These are great. So you got 2 seats back here, people can chill in.
Oh,
What
God,
ship is CaptainShack flying? I'm not flying anything LGM-141. I'm actually, let me get out here, sitting in Wasted Space's Cutlass. Did we just jump?
No, someone jumped next to us.
Okay. Let me get out of this chair
System online.
and
System
get
damage.
into your turret. I believe that's the one. Oh, good. Yeah, this is the Cutlass. This is the ship that people are, it's kind of known for being a pirate ship, right? It's got a little bit of cargo space, but it's also got the weapons to be nefarious and do bad things.
System is overheating.
Oh, man.
Scanning.
Though I bet you could get away with pirating in a freelancer. After being in morphs with those giant-ass cannons on the left and right side, those things are just,
Scanning.
those are beastly.
Yes, he pretty much annihilates the pirates in one blast from those, as far as I've seen.
Yeah,
You
if
get
you
a bit
the
spoiled
direct
in the
hit-
big ships.
Yeah, then you switch to the fighter and you're like, I still have to be on this guy and I've got to actually try and hit him. Let's see if we can get
Scanning.
shot of wasted here. Is this going to be on the channel? Indeed it is. This will be a VOD, a video on the channel as soon as the stream is over. YouTube normally takes a little while to process it. Well, sir, we should already have our mission. Would you like to
do.
go ahead and set us a course? And
It
we'll
is-
go and fix this comm array and get some money.
Is the far side of where we're currently sitting, and I need to throw this out there. My controls are not working.
Scanning.
It has reset all of my control work I did yesterday. So, we'll probably be all right.
We okay? I hope.
Something like
Well,
that.
if we need to, we could switch into a couple of our fighters. I've got a fighter that you can borrow if you'd like. You said it's actually your control scheme and not just the ship's control scheme, though.
Yes, it's actually the profile for the joystick's not loaded correctly or whatever. So,
Oh,
don't
boy.
think there's a huge amount I can do about it, unfortunately.
Let me zoom out on the Cutlass so we can look at it. This turret, man.
I might actually have
You might be able to
Not
like
so
load
much.
up your old one.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but hey. Right, we need to jump around this planet to actually get to our destination, so
So the gas giant's in the way.
the gas giant is in the way, and we can't even get to the comm arrays. It's surprising how there's not much leeway when you're getting near the planets for actually being able to jump to them.
Now scanning.
Indeed. That's all right, though. We could shoot around the universe a bit. Burn a little bit of fuel.
Yeah, I refueled last time I was on, so we should be all right in that respect.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they, and I don't think so, but right now the fuel I don't think is persistent.
I couldn't find any obvious evidence of it being persistent, but yeah.
I think we just saw the array. No, that's right. We're just jumping through.
We're jumping around rather than anything else.
So, cool. I'll switch back to the first person.
Wonder why it was finding it so difficult to fire. It's literally reset everything, including those axes that we talked about.
Oh no! So
Maybe you
the
wanna
default
mention
controls
this.
you're talking about. So when you're using the joystick, and I absolutely hate this. Some people love it, but when you're using the joystick, default controls of the HOTAS, especially the SATEC, it has your roll as kind of a twisting motion on the joystick. Whoops! What do we got? We
Pirates.
got pirates.
Scanning.
We got
All right, locking
pirates.
on. Now, I've never used your turret before. Well, I've used a bit of morphs, but not yours, so let's see how well I do.
Mine's a bit of a pain because it's got very poor visibility.
Yeah, it really does.
It's
Like,
even
its
worse.
walls are just... So let me see if we can line up a shot on a target.
We've got one dead ahead.
Yep,
However,
I'm locking him now. Can we go after the one dead ahead?
yep.
Now, will it give me... No, it won't.
My controls reset to the point I can't shoot or use chaff or anything. I'm gonna have to on the fly try and reload, fix that while you shoot those things.
Eat it! I've had a couple connections, but he's now below my... There he goes! We got incoming missiles! Oh, we're fine. That'll buff right out.
Online.
It's probably all right. Right, please tell me that's fixed it. That's fixed it. Right.
You fixed your
okay.
controls?
Yeah, I fixed my controls. Right,
Nice.
fools.
All right, let me rotate the turret.
Get yourselves back here.
Oh man, yeah, like this has, I bet, more protection than in the Freelancer's turret. But good grief, do you not have
Any visibility
visibility
whatsoever.
at all? All right, pirate coming in,
Pirate dead ahead.
1,300 meters.
He seems quite confused.
You know what? I'd like to know what your. Is he getting closer? Are we stopped?
We're pretty much stopped because there's a pirate right in front of me here that is very confused.
I'm hitting him.
Oh well.
Server issue, maybe? Oh! Server's down.
And the
I
server's
just went
down.
black screen.
Yep. And oh, there we go. Phew. I thought the guns are jammed on firing really loudly, rapid fire style. I was like, please go away, please go away. Don't do that for the rest of the stream. Please go away.
Those two cannons are just like right next to your head. I know they're so beefy. All right, well there you go. Server's down. I'm hoping it wasn't an update. You know, like a patch
I don't
or
think
something.
so. There's
think it was
still
just
servers showing us up. So shall I quick join one? We'll do the old.
Yeah, you
split.
quick join one, and I'll see if I can get in. So. Oh man, that turret is loud. It's punchy though. Yeah, that's what Fleef is saying. It's loud, punchy. Ah, I like that turret.
Yeah, I don't think we're quite as heavily armored overall as Morph's Freelancer is. Like, I think he can take a bit more punishment because he's simply a bigger, tougher ship. But I think guns-wise, we're remarkably comparable, simply because that big turret does the work.
Yeah, he's got more forward-facing guns because he's got like 2 of these turrets, but he can't shoot but one direction, which is forward. He's also not that maneuverable. Anybody who's worth a damn can fly around circles. What's my name? My name is CaptainShack on the RSI page. And I believe it's one word.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
one
it
word.
is. All right, coming in. See if we can do this again. See if I'm lucky enough to actually get my ship back as well.
See if I see
Oh,
you.
no.
I do not yet.
Another disconnection error code. Something kicked.
All right, let me try. I'm loading in now. Seems like the Star Citizen servers might be having a little bit of an issue today.
Possibly. I mean, it is always a little bit of trouble at the moment to actually get into the same game as each other, just because the instances max out at 24 people. And because of that, and the game's quite popular, it's very common for someone to join in and then there's not enough slots for everybody else. So you do have to do this sort of funny dance to make sure that everyone can actually get in
And
the
it just
server.
gets worse the more people you've got. When we had Zoc and Morph, we were just rotating servers until we could finally get into one that had enough people for us, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But 3.0 is supposed to be the first version of Star Citizen netcode. Because right now they're still using that CryEngine netcode, which is not really... The game was never meant to be multiplayer, that engine. So they're basically rewriting it from the back end. So I'm really excited. I think that's the most... That and the landing on planets, like 3.0 is going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, that explains so much about why the cap is 24 as well, because while Crysis did have multiplayer, it's not multiplayer anything like this. This is a bit of first-person shooter on small servers. Not
Yeah,
the
I always wonder why they
universe.
chose CryEngine.
Because it's pretty as all hell.
Yeah, I mean, I give them that. It is pretty, but phew, talk about having to rework an engine. Morphologist is in the chat. Hey, Morph. I'm in a server. Can you get in?
I am coming in. I am coming in. There was space. We are fortunate.
Indeed.
This is some of the stuff that I'm most looking forward to being smoothed out. As you say, that started as a netcode, and just making it a bit more friendly to actually play together, making that friends list do a bit more than just show up on the radar, for example.
Yeah. Just the map.
Yeah.
Like that little map update is going to be great, because right now, guys, the map, I don't know if you saw, oh, actually, I haven't been flying yet in this stream, but when I go to fly, if, say, I want to bring up my map and see the star system, it's just a bunch of points. It's almost Star Space Engineer-esque, like just points everywhere, and there's no actual map. Well, they're actually putting in a system map, so you can see where you are in relation to the stellar bodies in the sector that you're in, so.
Yeah, it's very similar to what it looked like when before the Space Engineer's GPS points update, where you just have blobs and text all over the screen, and everything's overlaying each other, and it's not a particularly nice way of looking at it. But for now, it works.
Let's see what we got here.
This server's running better.
Oh?
Yep. So guys on my stream should already be able to see that the FPS on this is actually slightly nicer than it was on the previous one.
Well, that's good. I haven't walked around enough to really feel it. And for whatever reason, when I'm on YouTube Live, it's doing some compression shenanigans, and it's using my CPU up way more than when I've streamed on any other platform, so kind of a pain. I'm looking through my ships. Did you want to take out... I say we take out your ship again.
It's there and back again. It's now called a Drac Cutlass Black for some reason. They've removed the E. Not sure whether that has a meaning. If I just slowly lose letters as we go through, or
so does mine. That's really strange. That's really, I was looking through my list like, Well, here's what I'll do. I'll fly around a little bit. I do want to do some multi-crewed stuff though.
Yep.
So I'll take out my Gladius. And then I'll just dump the Gladius, and then we'll go and jump into multi-crew stuff.
Yeah, because you can always just jump out the back and come and get into mine, which is one of still the most awesome things in this game.
That's not you. That's somebody in white.
Screw this ship. I'm done with it.
What's really exciting for me, they were talking about, it was one of the interviews with Chris Roberts, and he's talking about the different clothing. And they're planning on having at the different ports, every port will have its own style and its own different clothing. So we've already seen that a little bit, like the pirate clothes are different.
Yeah, the sort of the first pass of that. But that's cool. It sort of opens up the idea that you might want to. I mean, this is a little bit MMO faff, but travel around to get your look.
Yeah.
Some people won't dig that at all, and some people will be all about that. So for me, I quite like the idea of traveling around to find my perfect look. Oh, I need to go to this place to get that hat and so on. Or suit in this case.
Suit, or maybe a coat, preferably a long one, preferably brown. I'm just saying. That's what I'm looking for in the verse. Though, if we've done a little talking about starting up an organization together, if we do that, maybe an admiral's uniform could be cool. I don't know. I'd like to see some customization. Maybe we can have our own like officer ranks with uniforms and whatnot, and then have like our ground pounders and stuff. I hope there's that kind of level of customization, but we'll have to see. We haven't seen a lot on character customization yet. Like, I want to see, can I change my character's face, and what can I do?
So, which strut did you end up at, sir?
Delta 02.
Delta 02.
I'll take a walk around my beautiful Gladius. I love this ship. Oh, so in a very recent interview, this excites the hell out of me, they have announced that there is going to be atmospheric flight. Obviously, we've talked about landing on planets before in the 3.0 demo that they showed at Gamescom, but your ships are going to fly differently based on the ship it is. So if you've got wings, you're going to be able to handle atmospheric flight better than, say, an Aurora, which is basically a box that flies through space.
Wings, you say?
Yep. If you've got wings. If you
Wings
are
and-
aerodynamic, you'll be able to turn and bank a little bit better than, say, somebody who can't.
Wings and perhaps even engines that flip backwards completely?
That would make sense to me. I'm assuming, yes, the Cutlass is going to rock in atmospheric flight.
That's
So,
what I was thinking.
can you imagine you're in a dogfight? Maybe you're fighting against two pirates who are rocking a couple of Auroras, and you're in a Gladius. You're outgunned and outnumbered because some of the Auroras actually come with a shit ton of weapons if they got the militarized version of it. And you dip into a planet's atmosphere just because it'll give you the maneuverability advantage. Like, how cool is that? That's what I want to see.
We still in a group, or have we lost that? Because normally I can see where you are. Normally there's a
Let me check.
marker on the UI, but
Oops. No, I just wanted to go into first
no, we're
person.
still in a party.
We're still at a party. Let me get into the Gladius, and then you'll probably be able to see me.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Can't see you as a guy, and I can't work out which one of these is D from the outside. I still haven't worked out where it's written.
The other thing about the atmospheric flight, it finally gives me an answer. Well, if it's a spaceship, why does it have wings? Because it can go into the atmosphere of a planet that actually has a
Aegis
reason.
combat assist activated. Systems green.
Hello.
All right. Systems are online. I'm gonna give everybody the quick view of my beautiful bird. I'll be honest, I used to be a huge fan of the F7 Hornet, which is the standard like military fighter, but this thing, it's lighter armored than the F7. The F7's kind of tanky, but this thing is way more maneuverable. And I'm guessing that was you.
No.
You're not buzzing me right now?
No.
Let's see where you're at. Oh my god, I'm forgetting all my controls because I've been playing too much X. I spent 2 days playing X.
Just fixed all mine, so.
All right, taking off.
But yeah.
Launch complete.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, you see me?
And I need to be able to fiddle with the colours on this, I think, more than anything else. For me, at least, some of the colours kind of blend in a bit more than I feel they could. The HUD stuff, that is.
There you are.
Yep. Hello.
Oh, we gotta take a mission. Let me look very quick.
Begin
I say we get into
scan.
some... See what we've got. We're gonna avoid public enemy for now. Let's do PI wanted. We've never done that on the channel.
Begin scan.
Thank you
Contact.
for getting in touch with me.
Right, we're investigating the
My husband
Crusader.
recently
Right, no
crashed near
expenses.
Orlando Covalix Station, but the company is refusing to pay out his insurance claim because they say he was at fault. It's ridiculous. There is no way that's true. I know my husband.
Proximity alert.
Darnell had his problems, but that
Land-
is all in the past. I want you to go to the Covalix station and send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't,
Begin
you'll still get
scan.
paid. I know your time is valuable, and really, I just want to know the truth.
Begin
I've
scan.
attached the insurance claim to get you started.
Landing gear.
Good luck. And I hope to hear from you soon, one way or another.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Yep, just got
Some
the
guy
briefing.
getting framed.
Is he framed though? It's probably just the wife being crazy. Let's
Flare
see.
ready.
That's my
Begin
flare.
scan.
Let's jump over to the objective. Now, here's what I'm talking about. I have the map, I say that in quotations, open. The map system isn't actually implemented yet, but as you can see, there's tons of points out there, and sometimes when you're farther away, they just become these clusters.
Yeah, this isn't even that bad at the moment.
Yeah, it's not even that bad.
Although
Where
we're
we
obstructed
go?
again.
We are obstructed. I'm gonna head over to Comm 625.
Is that not obstructed?
Oh, it is obstructed. All right, never mind then. How about
Cryo
the...
Astro 262.
Roger that. Sounds good. Engaging
Quantum
engines.
travel initiated.
Warming them up. Gotta go into spectator mode every time I jump. Can't help myself. This looks so good. Now I've swapped out the weapons on this thing. She's got, I think, 3 Bulldog repeaters on her. I actually really prefer those because they're all the same weapon. That means they're on
Begin
track
scan.
and the projectiles move at the same speed.
Whereas vice versa, I am pretty much the opposite. Because I'm using the hot ass, I lean very heavily on a pair of, like, press the button and they shoot a couple of big, heavy shots that probably, nice and easy to pass through the target rather than have to keep on the target the whole time.
Uh-oh. Yeah, like, I totally get that. My secondaries aren't
Begin
firing.
scan.
Ah, shit. Have I... Yeah, I'm using badgers. All right. What? I'm getting alarms.
Chaff ready.
All right, let's jump. Find the evidence. Let's get out of here.
You lined up.
I'm lined up. Let's
Okay.
jump. 3, 2, 1.
Quantum travel initiated.
Let's boogie.
Slowly get my head back into the joystick controls again. It's so much fun playing with the Hot Ice once you get it all set up. I know you've had experience with it, just not
Quantum
doing
travel
it, but it
complete.
does add a certain something to
Begin
games like this.
scan.
No, it really does. It's if you're gonna go for like the immersive aspect, and if you're gonna fly anything bigger than a fighter, maybe even bigger than a Cutlass, the HOTAS setup is the way to go. Much smoother. All
Yeah,
right,
you almost
approaching the
need it.
evidence. I think
quite,
I'm gonna
I
go
mean-
ahead and abandon my fighter because I'm not actually missing about
You are trespassing on
all of my
Comm's
firepower.
private property.
Okay, that's not great.
it might be my fault. I think I might have pulled them off while I was testing out something to do with one of the Hornets that I've got.
Yeah, and then not put them back on again.
And never put it back on, yeah. So what are we looking at for evidence here? We've got... Let me go into
Landing
precision
gear
mode.
deployed.
We've got a hull breach on this station.
I guess we're going to need to find our way in then. That's unfortunate. Just let us
Yeah.
in like that.
Well, I found a hole. Let's go in there. Jumping out.
Oh, nice. Just pulled up in time to see your cockpit
System
opening in front of me.
overheat.
Jumping out. Let's take a look around.
I have my own desktop animation to match the one in game, where you push the two controllers together so you can still get at the keyboard.
Why is my weapon still reading 0 rounds?
You definitely reloaded. Maybe did it not save, perhaps?
When the server went down?
When the server
maybe.
went down?
Oh, there you are.
Um,
So I may be stuck to using... Let's see if I got anything in my secondary. Well, my secondary's got some ammo. That sucks. I mean, my whole point in making some cash right now is so I could buy one of those new rifles. But... Whoa, I hear gunfire.
not me.
It wasn't you?
No.
And I hear somebody flying around. I'm heading inside for cover.
Well, oh, blooming hell.
Whoa!
An
Okay.
Avenger just went launching past us.
Yeah, I see it.
Quite clearly going to run off with one of the ships, but...
Let me get inside.
This station is currently off limits. Please
Vision alert.
vacate the area.
Alright, I'm inside.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Am I
Getting
like...
in now.
Ah, that's what's going on. I was in... You can hit Z when you're floating around, and you can kind of switch to neck view, where you just move your head, not your body, and that's what I was doing. And it was
Neck view.
yeah, like you know, you can do it in Arma too. I just
Yeah,
don't
I
the
know. I
controls
know
are.
exactly what you mean, and it probably exists for the stuff like this. The track IR support for this game apparently is really, really good. Even the early sort of implementations are working really nicely. So we got to find some evidence, upload some evidence, or
I think so. Oh, what about this control panel here? Can we do anything with this?
it's kind of glowing, but oh yeah, we can. I just wasn't close enough.
Is this like a pad?
Hey, Darnell. It's Racine over at Corporate Ops. Give me a shout back when you clock in. Just wanted to follow up a bit on the distro issue. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Darnell. Racine again. Still need to sync up about the power distribution problem. Where are you, man? Getting tired of waiting, Darnell. Call me.
And the movement in 0G feels very legit in this. I mean, it's quite slow and floaty as far as actually fighting in is concerned, but it still feels very legit. You feel like you've got weight. That
Yeah.
door open up.
No. I think the orange means that they're locked.
All right, that pad's shut
So-
then, and this one over here must be as well.
Now I've got a bug with my sights. Oh, hey, we got somebody in here, and he doesn't have his weapon out. H1863. Hey, man. I wonder if you're in the stream. Let me turn up my chat.
Hello, Fred.
Hey, he says hi, Shaq. You joining us? See, this is what's going to be exciting about the actual persistent universe. Running into people, never knowing what they're going to do.
Yeah, especially once there's a lot of universe there. I mean, here it almost feels like it's inevitable. You always do run into people. Whereas once it's, you can imagine once it opens up a bit, you're on some sort of asteroid in the back end of nowhere trying to check out some abandoned station, and you find someone else is there, and it's got that whole almost DayZ-esque. Are they a friend? Are they an enemy? Are we going to be cooperating here, or
He's
are we
watching
gonna be...
the stream right now.
Awesome.
Cool, man. Well, hey, come on and join us then if you're watching the stream. We are exploring and trying to find out what happened to this lady's husband. So, I'll pull out my pistol. There's a bug with my weapons right now. It has something to do with when I picked up a sniper rifle a couple of days ago, where I see these, like, it looks like rifle sights are floating in front of me. I am aware of that. I don't know what the deal is there or how to fix it.
I can see
check
him
to see
as
if my
well.
weapon even works. Weapon test.
Yeah, I can even see him. You've just got this floating pair of iron
So they're
sights.
actually rendered in the game. Okay. We got a elevator.
Is the door over here locked, or there is a door this side? And it doesn't have one of those red panels. Let me go and see. No.
Okay.
No activity.
No, I think we can go up. Or we can go down. No, down's a negative. I like that the stuff is just kind of floating around. Hopefully the netcode will be able to handle having so many objects, you know, floating about when they finally get like their custom version out.
Yeah, it's very jittery at the moment. The way people are moving around is just sort of updated very slowly almost.
I see upload evidence on a floor. Let's head up.
Oh. The fellow that's with us has got a battle rifle as well. Looks pretty nice.
Wow. Oh, I think he's got the sniper rifle.
Yeah, he's got one of the big chunky ones.
It is lighting.
And he's spinning.
They recently showed some work going on for what happens when one of the capital ships gets destroyed, like what the inside of a wrecked, I forgot which one. I think it was the Idris. I could be wrong. A massive capital ship though, and then they showed what it looks like when it's nice. It's the lighting in this engine. It's so good.
There's a pad in here.
Something in there? Okay. What room is this? Oh, it's like some crew quarters. I'm gonna slide in behind you. Hang on, I gotta send a tweet.
Hey, babe, I just got the package you sent. Thanks a million for the Moby mod.
Get those rifle scopes out of my face.
Sorry for the noise. The crew surprised me with a shindig.
Damn right we did. Hey, Anya!
Holy shit, is that a bottle of Esquire?
Oh, damn right.
How did you afford this?
Let's talk. Hey, Darnell! Hey, Darnell! Get in on this.
No thanks.
Oh, come on.
Jeez, Darnell, look, just one. Maybe a sip. There we go.
Bye, Anya. Let's go. Darnell, one more.
Hey, look, I'm gonna get back to it, but let me know how your dissertation's going. Anyway, I love you and I miss you. Thank you.
I love all
again,
the sort of the appropriately matching sounds as you're moving around in the suit as well. Like
The air, you can hear like the reaction control thrusters firing off and push you around. Yeah, it's actually
and the sort of slightly different sounds you get when you're like rotating rather than actually pushing and so on. Like when you rotate, you get a slightly sort of air fighting against itself gyro-y sort of sound instead. All awesome.
Does this door work? No. If it's not lit up, it doesn't seem like it does anything. So we're on deck 3. We need to be on deck 2.
Yeah, well, you can see that upload evidence is like the other side of this wall. How did we get there? I guess we've got to keep following this in the end. It's not really offered us any other ways to go.
Alright, I'm following you in.
I'm going to go in upside down, because why not? That won't be confusing in the slightest.
H1's over here. I see your glitched rifle shack. Yep. My glitched pistol with rifle sights. Upgrades, man.
Oh, I missed it.
What'd you miss?
I think upside down is not helping at all. That is really quite confusing. There's this
office chair out of my way. When will they release said 3.0? The word is December, so toward the end of the year. 2.6 will be coming out first, and it's going to have... Oh, what was 2.6 going to have in it?
The Star Marine. I
Star
think
Marine
is the big 2.6 thing.
That's right.
Star Marine and updates they mentioned as part of that. There's a bunch of updates for like Vandal Swarm, etc. as well. The Arena Commander.
I wanted to let you know that I have received the information you sent and will be uploading the payment to your account. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I knew how hard that struggle was, but I guess
Did I miss something?
I guess I had hoped for better. After all that, it seems that Kovalex was right. I'm sorry he cost those people their lives. then at least
Cool.
I
I
know the
guess
truth now.
that's evidence in.
Yeah, I guess we got
Is there
paid.
anything around in this room? Because this is quite
Yeah.
a tall room. There's a lot.
Just kind of messing around. Is this where people have been grabbing the Coke machines? I've seen screenshots of people loading up Coke machines in the back of their like freelancer and flying around the universe with them.
I think so. It's got to be.
It's got to be. That's pretty ridiculous. Is there? What's in the? I don't know what that room is. Let me see if I can get out this window.
Not sure. Still looking.
Cargo
around.
bay,
Again,
it looks
it's
like.
a big room. It's some cargo bay of some sort, and there's a bunch of like bigger floating bits and bobs in here. So maybe that's where the Coke machine comes from. But hang on, there are some doors down here as well that have green panels. So there's some doors down here we can go through.
Roger.
It was a bit odd. The panel didn't light up to begin with. I had to get quite close, and then it turned green.
Maybe render range, or it just registered you. Oh, the door opened. I'm going through.
Yeah, but I mean that's
Like
what I mean,
immediately shut behind me.
Whoa. Yeah. Well, I suppose if you're going to be secure, it kind of needs to. Just don't dawdle.
You
Get
can't
out
mess
that
around.
doorway like pretty quick.
Did you get through?
Yep, I'm through. I'm through and out.
Oh, okay.
There's a growing collection of ships out here now.
Oh, it's like everybody hanging out with us?
There's at least 2 Avengers out here.
There's my Gladius.
At least I think that's an Avenger. Yeah, that is another Avenger.
Well, I'm going to load up with you in the Cutlass, if you're down for that.
Oh no, Robin Lane is saying in chat, no, you blamed him, it wasn't his fault. Oh, maybe we missed something in there then. Either that or we're getting trolled.
Probably. Or we did miss something. Well, we probably could repeat this quest. Next time we're here, we'll just make a stronger sweep of the area.
Yeah, I mean, it's slightly slow going when you're doing all of the zero-G stuff at the same time. I wonder if you can upgrade your actual suit to get better thruster, like gyro thrusters and so on. Like different type of suit designed for like actual flying around EVA style rather than being focused on armor, for example.
Ah! I got hit by your
That could
door.
be pretty amazing. My door just took you out. Nice.
It just whacked me. All right, let me get it. Before we go, don't go anywhere yet. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know that the suits, like my suit's a light armored one, so I'm still relatively maneuverable when running around. But I can take a little bit more damage than, say, a flight suit. But I'm a little bit slower than a flight suit. I don't need this on anymore. Let me just hit the button. Oh, come on aboard! Come aboard before I shut it. There we go. We got another crewman. All right, I'm gonna sit in the navigation. He's just sitting in one of the chairs back here. I'm gonna sit in one of the navigation seats. So what was it?
Well, there is only one navigation seat, but yeah.
Roger.
The second one at the back there, and you should have ability to like manage my shields a bit and so on.
Be your co-pilot. I'll be your co-pilot any day. All right, let's bring this online.
Is that a
There'll be a bunch
proposal?
of Top Gun coats.
Shield system online.
Woo. Oh, buttons.
Yeah, see what I mean? Buttons and all sorts.
What do I do with the buttons? If I hit Z, I can zoom in on them.
Yeah,
Ah,
you
power?
zoom in and actually fiddle with them.
Oh, right. Okay,
I'm saying
cool.
my one works to some extent. Depending on which ship you get into, with the multi-crew stuff, there's sort of different reactions. Some work well, some don't work at all. I think this one's about in the middle.
Yeah, this one's like I know Morph's freelancer has all kinds of
Attention.
issues right now.
System is overheating.
But
Now scanning.
what do you
Right,
mean
so-
overheating? I just dropped your power down to like 20%. So I'm gonna drop your power. It says using. Let's see, power throttle. Adjust the power throttle to change the percentage of the total available power that your ship uses. Using less power makes you harder to find
Now
in space.
scanning.
So I put you down to 18%, and I'm going to just even out the shields. Now try to fly and tell me if you're much slower than
Try
you
to gun
normally
it.
would be.
Yeah, let's see. All my usual G-safe options and so on. Where's me? There we go. Pulled off. Always fun. Do some backwards flying.
We're gonna play around with some of the power options. This will be fun. Don't let Shaq press any buttons. You might
And
regret it,
then-
Wolf89 says.
We're getting warned about it. Oh, inbound missiles. We are actually getting attacked.
Oh, okay. Well, let me reroute power to shields, because that seems to be a good idea. All right, I've rerouted power to shields. Can we get the engines kicked on? Can we get the hell out of here?
Chaff launched.
We can. I'm just trying to deal with the missiles that are incoming.
Flare launched.
Are we moving right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Because we sure as hell aren't on my screen. I'm thinking the servers are derping out hard
Gear
today.
Down.
That's not good.
Landing
gear.
Yeah. I just see us taking hits, but we're not moving.
Oh, we're definitely moving.
Oh,
We're
I
not
hear
taking
it.
much damage, to be honest. And now,
Now we're exploded.
now we've gone bang.
Oh, Star Citizen, what have you done? Some days you play it and you're like, yes, this is what Star Citizen is gonna be like. I'm still alive. I'm just like floating out in space.
Oh god.
Now I'm
That's
floating
even
out in
worse.
space outside Port Arlisar. Is that where you jumped us to?
Yes. No, I just jumped us to somewhere random. I was just like, no, get us out of here. It probably wasn't Port Arlisar, in reality. Seems unlikely.
Kill myself and I'll respawn.
Oh,
Some
God.
days it runs beautifully and you're like, yes, this really shows you what this game could be. And then other days,
Guess
what
where I
is.
respawned?
Where'd you respawn?
Grim Hex.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Nope. Although, I mean, it is a nice opportunity for me to show people
right.
who haven't seen this around a little bit. But
Yeah, you check out Grim Hex. I'm gonna try to find Grim Hex. I'll grab my M50. It's pretty quick.
we can always meet up somewhere in the middle and I can lead you back, perhaps, or something.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I can find you.
But this was the new area introduced in 2.5, so...
I will say my frame rate is pretty crap right now with my CPU being stressed the way it is while streaming. I'm gonna have to set up another rig to stream through, but so I don't really want to do a lot of dogfighting if I can help it.
Yeah, I can imagine. As soon as this FPS starts to drop, the dogfighting gets so much less fun. It's so hard to actually connect with anything at that point.
And you know this is a full server, so I've got that going for me right now too. Oh, that net code, we need it. We need it bad. 3.0 can't come soon enough. Let's do.
Yeah,
M50.
It's worth noting as well, though, Shaq. Mine, even with my hex course, is popping up occasionally with CPU warnings and YouTube saying, "Oh, it's not quite running as well as we'd like." So,
With your hex score, really?
Yep.
Jesus. All right, D03.
Game is
I
still
mean,
in
I'm
need
just
of some
happy.
optimizations.
It definitely. I'm just happy that when I'm not streaming, it runs. Like I can actually play this until the server gets kind of full or stressed, and then of course the netcode just. Ugh.
Just kind of craps out.
Yeah, but you can still play Vandal Swarm and whatnot. I mean, that always runs fine. Get a feeling for what it's like. They're also redoing the flight models. Did you hear about that?
I did, yeah. So each ship's going to get much more of a sort of accurate flight characteristic.
Mm-hmm. And just like a general upgrade to make it funner to fly, because yeah, I mean there have been some updates through the development of Star Citizen where I've been like, oh man, I really don't like how the flying feels in this, and then sometimes they get it a little bit better. I don't know. Sometimes it just feels kind of janky. I'm hoping that this next update will really solidify it. Oh, there goes somebody's Hornet right there. And the new audio update. They did a live stream yesterday with the audio team, and yeah, they've got some major audio updates. But the one thing that they wouldn't talk about was what we were talking about earlier, which was voice over IP. Will we have 3D directional sound when talking to like your buddy? If, say, I had you here as an example to my audience sitting on the other side of my M50, would you be able to hear me based on like the distance I am away from you? So if you're farther away, you're quieter. If you're closer, obviously I can hear you a lot better. And maybe like audio effects when you're using a radio. That is a rumor that they might talk about that in CitizenCon in October, and I'm really hoping it's true. How do you feel about three-dimensional sound and built-in voice over IP?
Well, I mean, I've
complete.
had a bit of experience with it in
Landing
Armour, because
complete.
Armour did sort of collaboration. I don't know quite how it worked, but they basically had an agreement with TeamSpeak to use like some direct integration between Armour and TeamSpeak using using TeamSpeak's 3D positioning system that's got
Origin
built in,
jump
which
works
is
at your
kind
service.
of not
Landing
bad.
request.
It's not perfect, but it's an interesting
Operational.
sort of setup in TeamSpeak, and it really did add a lot. When you're in the middle of those big squad battles, you can hear the radio calls loosely with loads of static of people further away. Your squad's in like quite close communication. It really does add a huge amount. And of course, Armour being as simulatory as it is, if that's even a word, simulatory.
Totally a word. We just made it up.
Yep. It is also very, very good for the audio it has in game anyway. So you put the two and two together, and it was really cool.
Scan initiated.
I mean, that sounds awesome. I've played I think it was Arma that I was messing around in that had it. I was just like, this is really cool. And I've seen a lot of like the YouTube videos of the big squads. Shack Tactical, I think, is one of them. I have no connection with them. I just share a name. But I've seen some of their stuff, and it's just really a cool idea of being able to like come up on the radio and like call into people and have it actually affected by the universe around you. So if you're like talking through a helmet or something. All right, so you're at Grimhex. Grimhex is located in the local asteroid belt of this system. Let me head over to you. I'm in my M50. I'm in one of, if not the fastest ship in the game.
Countermeasure active.
That's not what I wanted to
So
do.
if anything's going to get here quickly, it's Shack. Can he arrive before I work out how the hell to get to the landing bay?
I have to find where I'm going.
Scan initiated.
Yeela, there you are. All right. Jumping. Let's roll. The race car of the Star Citizen universe. Weaponry, though, this thing is just so underpowered if you want to try to do any real combat with it. But I can totally avoid just about everything in the game, so. Now, I've never flown to Grimhex. I have only done some pretty gnarly things, killing people, and it spawned me there.
Initiated.
So this is going to be interesting. Have you actually flown to Grimhex before?
I have not. I know it's in, like, you head to Yeela and it's in the asteroid belt, but I've never actually flown there. So, yeah.
I've been told that all you've got to do is find a cluster of asteroids that are too close together, maybe the ones right in front of me. Like a real thick patch, and that will be them. So let me switch over to cruise mode. Watch how fast this thing goes. Hopefully I don't black out. This thing pushes 940 full cruise mode.
That is a lot faster than mine. It's like almost twice the speed of the Cutlass, and the Cutlass ain't slow.
Yeah, no, it's one of the faster ships. So let's see what we've got here. The one thing you absolutely have to have is a smooth FPS if you're doing the racing. Have you done the racing in this yet?
I did a little bit, and yeah, that's why I backed away from it, because at that point I wasn't getting smooth FPS. It was before I upgraded my PC, and it was pretty horrid.
Yeah, any bit of like chug, and you're gonna find yourself in the wall, and you're always trying to balance that. Like, I want to make this corner, but I don't want to black out. Yeah, that kind of thing, especially in the M50. I wonder if the 300i is as bad. I haven't flown much of that. Definitely not Grimhex. Well, all right, I'll set course for another group of asteroids. Grimhex is a pirate base, or a free port, I guess we'll call it. Pirate.
Yeah, Freeport sounds about right. I mean, I've just... Interesting, I'm looking around at the moment, just come out the back of it into an area where immediately it was just like, there's a cargo area, and it's all weapons free in 0G.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of areas inside there that are vented into space, and there is no law. You can shoot a person if he walks through there. So there's actually very few areas in Grimhex that are safe zones, except for like where you call in your ship and then where you spawn. There are clothing shops in there, though. I highly recommend you check out before you leave.
I've already been in and bought a t-shirt,
Okay.
Don't worry.
Been there, bought the t-shirt. It's cool. All right, I get you. That's going to be a
first thing I
thing
did
at
was
Star
like-
Citizen, I guess. You're just going to collect t-shirts from all the places you travel.
Yeah, I think that's a cool thing to do, though. I mean,
I think that's
does
legit.
that not just add something? Makes the world building there. All of these little elements, while individually they seem almost ridiculous, is all just world building, and at the end of it, you get something that feels so much more complete because of the little elements.
Indeed. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing instead of looking at my ship in cinematic view while flying through this really thick asteroid belt. All right, I got another asteroid collection coming up. And what I'm looking for is Grimhex has these almost cables holding the asteroids in position that are kind of like protecting it. I'm pretty
sounds
sure
amazing.
I think I found it. So once you find your way out, you'll see them. It's pretty legit. I'm hoping this is it, because they're clustered really close together. They're actually using the asteroids to like shield the base.
There we go. My Drac Cutlass Black comes back again.
Why is it a Drac now? I thought it was the Drake.
It most definitely is the Drake, but
I think mistakes may have been made somewhere.
I love it. It's like Grimhex is. Don't look around for the various doors. It's just no, landing pads are all this way.
Whoop, shit. I can't turn very fast because I'm in cruise mode. Oh, there was an asteroid like dead ahead. And this thing can't take an impact, so. You know, this is the first time I've actually flown through the asteroid belt. Like all the way around. Like it's not just a skybox with a few asteroids. It's actually an entire belt.
actually been into it.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. I think I might have gone the wrong way. If this isn't it, I'm not convinced that it is. If you guys want to see what Grim Hex looks like, you can actually open both of these streams at the same time, and you can see it from both perspectives, so you can see. What are you up to right now on your stream, Wasted?
I am trying to locate my landing pad, so I'm kind of walking around the surface of the outside of Grim Hex. My first look at, as you say, these huge cable car style cables holding the asteroids around it in place. That looks cool as hell.
That's a big negative on the asteroids that I thought were going to be Grim Hex. It's just a collection.
Impressive looking place from the outside.
Morph's been there. It's really impressive looking. Morph, where is this place compared to where you jump in from? I guess it depends on where you jump in from. But like it's deceptively slow that we're moving right now. We're actually going really fast.
Oh, okay.
Get back into first person. Another collection of asteroids, and then there's one on the other side of the planet. I could go that way.
Tell you, this ship looks at home here.
The Drake?
Yep. It looks at home here. This is where it belongs.
Well, you've got a Drake spawn. I'll stop. If you've got a Drake spawn, I should be able to
actually target me, yeah.
Let me go into, yeah. And then if we go into jump mode, maybe I'll actually see you.
Be a nice easy way, although I'm not in the ship yet. That might make a difference.
Morph says you'd be better served flying above the field and then look down. Roger that. I don't see you, though. Like, I don't see your point. I don't know what the rules are for you coming up. Maybe I have to have actually sat in the ship before it starts showing up. Because sometimes, like when that one guy stole the Freelancer, I was able to track him across the sector.
Showed up for ages. And on your screen, who wasn't even the owner of the ship or controlling it.
Let's go back into cruise mode. Actually, let's get going first. Engines on! And now cruise mode. Gosh, she's so fast. That acceleration.
Whoa.
Yeah, be careful. You're not in a safe place right now.
Yeah, it dawned on me when I found out that one of my trims wasn't trimmed correctly, and I took off and then immediately plowed straight forward into the wall in front of me. Problem with trims. You can forget them.
All right, so Morph, what am I looking for that will give away Grim Hex in the asteroid belt? Because I see a couple clusters of large rocks. Not sure if they are it, though. There? Okay, I think I see. A suspicious cluster. Okay, that's a suspicious cluster. Let me know if I'm moving dead on toward the suspicious cluster. Oh, I'm in a blackout just trying to barely turn this thing into speed. Go cruise mode. Suspicious, you say?
Look at the state of that shadow. Just beautiful, beautiful shadow. Like silhouette of my landing legs coming out and going back in again. And that animation is so pretty.
Yeah, I'm over here giving the stream a little shit porn right now. Like, let me rotate this thing into the sunlight while we travel. God, this thing is cool looking. You can actually see down into the engine bays, which right now aren't actually rendering. Oh, that's too bad.
Let's see, can I find a CaptainShack? No, I cannot. You're not in view of me either.
Well, I'm approaching a suspicious-looking cluster of asteroids.
A suspicious-looking cluster of asteroids? Roger.
I don't trust it. It's pirate asteroids, I'm hoping.
It is a pretty big belt.
Yeah. So if this isn't it, then I say we just jump and meet up someplace.
But one thing
Now
I
that
could-
you're a felon.
Yeah, now that I'm apparently a criminal. Don't know what I did to become a criminal, but that's me.
Did you kill the guy who attacked us?
No, I launched some chaff to avoid
dare
the
you.
missiles that he was shooting at us. Apparently
I wonder
that's
if
enough.
it said you killed me because your ship like exploded.
could be,
maybe.
yeah.
I don't know. That could be what's going on. No, these laser cannons are just total crap. All right, I'm getting closer. Star Citizen does not properly utilize all threads at the moment, so streaming while running Star Citizen on the same CPU is very difficult. Yes, it is. Morph explaining why you guys might be seeing a bit of an FPS drop while I stream this. I am streaming it and playing it on one PC. A lot of streamers who do Star Citizen run off of a second PC. They go through a capture card or some type of hardware to take off the strain. I'm not doing that currently, and oddly enough, it worked fine last time I tested this. Today, though, not so much. That is a giant negative, sir. This suspicious cluster of asteroids is nothing but a bunch of rocks.
What I can do, it dawned on me, if we were to do this in future, is I can tell you which side of the planet I'm on by looking at the beacons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, you know, I can be like, I'm on the same side as, I can find a good one, ICC Probe 849, for example.
Well, I say we just take a mission.
I just say we take a mission, yeah.
Because I want to buy a gun, and I'm like 1,000 short, I think, for one of the rifles.
I need more monies. Yep.
Need more monies as well. So how about we hit up ICC assistance? Seems to be the only mission that we've got that's going to be combat related. Actually, no, the repair arrays have some combat. Let's do repair array.
Yeah, because we always get attacked as soon as you come in. So I've actually only got 3 missions available. Stop Akidio Techs, ICC Assistance, and Public Enemy.
Oh, because you're a pirate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any of those missions. Crap.
You don't have
well,
ICC Assistance?
I do have ICC assistance, actually. So let's do ICC assistance. Now, I'm probably going to have to bail out and join you at some point during this mission because this ship, though fast, weapons non-existent.
Not so much a fighter, yes.
Not so much fighter. So let me switch into fighter mode. And where are we going?
Seems that the Aikido... Yeah, I'm looking... Obviously, I've got pirate missions. Didn't even think about that. It's decided I'm a pirate, so I got pirate missions.
Didn't know that was even a thing, to be
Yeah, so it
honest.
seems that Aikido hasn't really appreciated their comm arrays mysteriously shutting off. And in the move I'm sure they're going to come to regret, they've decided to start hiring technicians to reactivate the uplinks. That's really not going to work for us. We've really come to appreciate all the peace and quiet in the area, and we want to keep it that way. So that's basically a direct opposite mission to the ones you get on the other side to go and repair the comms arrays. Our
okay.
mission is to keep the comm arrays offline,
Jumping.
which is kind of funny.
So you keep them offline, and I'm over here trying to keep them online, since I'm a
Seems-
law-abiding citizen of the
legit.
UEE.
I'm going to jump to the ICC probe.
Got another player here, Angel Eyes. What's up, man?
I mean, I'm a pirate. Does that mean I'm also a public enemy?
No, you have to build up the public enemy.
Ah, okay, cool. Just wondering where I come in here and Angel Eyes was immediately going to lay into me.
He may, because you will come up as a pirate. Oh my god, this thing is fast. Oh, there's a pirate here. His name is Wasted Space.
You want to try it?
Kinda. First thing I do, lock him.
I got inbound missiles.
Oh, that's not me. That's not me. Angel Eyes is opening up on you. Well, it looks like we're both gonna
Okay.
go pirates, sir. Locking.
Doing a
Giving
pretty
him the
decent
good
job
news,
of keeping
missile
away
away.
from me.
Hey, Angel Eyes. How you doing?
Oh, no. Now my turn for
Missile.
some missiles.
My weapons suck. Oh, that was a Cutlass. Flying really close to my face. What does an M50 pilot say to himself when he turns? Don't black out, don't black out, don't black out.
Alright, it's time to play a bit of this fella then.
Oh, do you shoot a missile at him, or is that mine still chasing them?
No, I shot a missile at him. That's right, fool. I can drive backwards at full speed as well.
Locked. Missile away.
Got critical shield. This guy's doing a good job of keeping my arms. Just saying that.
He's in an Avenger right now. He's out.
He's pieced out. He's had enough.
Yeah, you better run. All right, sir, let me get out of this thing and join you.
Thank you for the help, Mr. H18. Was it 1863? I think.
Oh, yeah.
He joined in as well.
1863. Yep, he's here.
He joined in
If
as
you'd
well.
give us a little cover, H1863. Sound like a clone designation. Whoa. I'm gonna pop in with you.
Woo. The arrival of Mr. H1.
Like right up
High
your window.
velocity.
Now, you said there was a side door? I've never used your side door, I don't think.
Yes, there is a side door. It's a little bit tricky to find, but it's on the left-hand side wing, if you were looking for the pilot seat. And it just looks like a hatch, like an airplane hatch.
I see it. I
There
love
he
your
is.
paint job, by the way.
Coming jerkily towards it.
Reverse thrust. All right, a little closer. Just wanna give it a little tap. Just a little tap. Come on now. This is the door, right?
Yeah, if you get up close, you'll be able to use it.
I'm like in its face. Could you open it from the inside?
I can. Oh,
I
whoa, whoa,
can't
whoa,
seem
whoa,
to.
whoa.
Whoa! Oh, well, there goes the door. Did you fly away?
I don't know what happened there. Maybe... I was trying to get out of the seat with Alt F, but Alt makes me reverse as well, so that's an interesting one.
And those engines of yours, since you've got the same acceleration forward and backwards.
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
ship
go
can just
backwards
turn
quite
on a
quick.
dime. You've got that like
You're
kind
gonna
of
have to go in the
firefly
back.
thing going on. All right, I'm coming to the back. With those rotating gimbaled engines.
Yeah, I think it's pretty damn cool. I mean, it's not a pretty ship in any way, shape, or form, but seems to be doing the job,
Oh, God.
right?
Oh god. Every time I walk up to your door and then I get smacked in the head.
It also does
My
some
own fault.
interesting things when you try and get into it as well. It like the point at which you cross into gravity is always interesting.
When you're transitioning between
Yep.
the one physics box and the next or whatever they call it.
And it goes
Yeah.
wee to a loop.
I hear engines out there, sir. I'm not sure if that's you or what, but
I
sealing her up now. All right, we're all buttoned up.
Okay, well, there's no targets anywhere nearby, so...
Come up to the bridge. What? Oh, I see. He's getting into the turret, and it's like being weird.
It gets him kind of in the way a bit, yeah. Puts him through like a really clunky animation.
Shack, paint your computer red. It'll make it go faster.
That is how it works.
Is that how it works? But I'm not an orc, so I'm not sure if that's how it actually works. I just don't
And maybe
believe
that's
hard
where
enough.
you're going wrong. So we're supposed to report to this probe, but I'm not sure how we go about reporting.
Yeah, I noticed that. I actually ran the length of it in the M50, and God, this station is nice. I really hope they do. They've hinted about it. Player-owned structures and stations that you can walk
That'd be
around
amazing.
in. That would be like, that was the thing that Eve talked about for ages, and they started working on it in the player base, flipped their shit, and now they've not messed with any of that anymore, which is really sad because the ability to explore the universe, even like the buildings and stuff, very cool. Looks like that we can't do this, so we're pirates now. I'm aboard your Ye Mighty Vessel. You want to just pick a mission and let's go derp around a little bit?
Sure. Angel Eyes has just returned as well, so...
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I'm ready for him. I'll push buttons with the best of them. I can reroute power. I can move weapons, energy, whatever.
He's back. Is he interested in another go? That's the question.
I'm
I
interested
imagine
in
he
another
will
go.
be.
Do it.
Yeah, he most definitely is.
Give him a good. Give him a poke.
I will give
All right,
him the good news.
Are we behind him?
No,
Rerouting power to weapons.
He's so fast.
Checking our shields. Shields are looking good. Oh, no, they're not. The back shields are starting to fail. So let's go ahead and reroute power to just a little bit more into shields. Shields and weapons. All That's not available. Back shield is wounded. So people are telling me if you... okay. So what I have to do is, I've got to move energy from one shield to the other. So if I move this over here, you can actually see me reinforcing your rear shield by...
Yep.
Let's see. Is it... How does this work exactly? This way, shield recharge is at 600? Seems to be fluctuating. All right, well, shields are just about full on. How are we doing?
We're doing all right. He pieced out.
He ran?
Yeah, he was like, nah, you know what, I'm all right.
I don't want none of that. Now you got a fully crewed Cutlass. This is a 3-man crewed ship. I think this is the smallest 3-man crewed ship, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Smallest and, more importantly, cheapest. But if you're trying to buy in at the multi-crew level, this is the cheapest way to do it. Next one being the freelancer, obviously.
I mean, I guess I should explain that, because a lot of people always ask in the comments. Star Citizen is not out yet, guys. This is the alpha version. This is the version people can play around with the ships that they've bought so far. If you're interested in just like... I say never pre-order stuff, but when you do go to the Star Citizen website, it has this really scary list of ships, and some of them range up to like $5,000. You don't need that to enjoy Star Citizen. All ships will be able to... You'll be able to get them in the game. Are we jumping?
No, I was going to try and freak out the guy that's sort of hanging around nearby. We've got someone else has joined us called Glinker. I think we may be showing up on the map somehow.
Oh, what have you done? So you
no
can buy
idea,
a really cheap package to get the game early. There's 2 different games. There's the online mode, which is Star Citizen's Persistent Universe, which won't be out until much later. Then you've got Squadron 42, which is the single player, which is due out, I think sometime next year was last that I heard about it. And this is just the mode, the alpha mode, where you get to test things and help the developers kind of figure out what this shit is going on with a very complex game while testing out the ships that you have bought. If you buy a ship, it is just to support the game's development. That's how you should think of it. You're not getting anything really, except for obviously the ship in the game. So, God, this ship looks cool.
Yeah, it's
where
like,
do you want to go, man?
It's like your Kickstarter, essentially. You're buying to support the project, and in return you get a bit of a benefit back from it. But yeah, reading too much into it otherwise is going to just end up in pain. I don't know where we're going. I mean, we've got lots of choices because our job basically just seems to be kill people. As
All right,
far as I can
go.
tell, it's like I'm tracking it, and it's just.
I actually see you manipulating the menu if I zoom in close enough. I'm like super zoomed in on your face right now. No, I can't.
Acedo technicians at disabled comm arrays.
Let's go disable some comm arrays. Let's be bad guys.
Sure. I haven't been a bad guy yet, so why not? Onwards!
Engage. I got my Carrack. Oh, I'm excited. I can actually have a proper crew in that ship. We can have an exploration vehicle in the bay for it. I'm actually going to be able to be CaptainShack as we explore the unknown. It's going to be legit.
Yeah, the Carrack looks amazing. It's going to be very cool. Interesting, so pirates still show up, and do they still count as enemy? You would imagine they probably do. But I am the pirate.
You are the pirates. It doesn't look like I can target anything.
They don't agree so much with me being the pirate.
Well, you're a pirate, but you're not their kind of pirate. All right, switching to the menu system here. Let me know if you need me to reroute anything. Let's see how well that cannon does when I reroute all power to weapons. And monitor shields. Oh, okay, rerouting all power to weapons makes your shields do bad things. Let's just re-even that out of it. Got incoming missiles.
Oh, we got an incoming Aurora as well.
What is happening?
It no longer tells you when you launch chaff. It's really annoying.
Yeah, the UI in this version is pretty derpy, especially when it comes to missiles and missile defense systems. I guess they're in the process of transitioning from the old UI system to the new one. Forward shields are almost down. Trying to reroute power now. Okay, yeah, I was definitely routing it the wrong way. Front shields are down. Try not to take that missile hit directly ahead.
Yep.
Or on the starboard side.
I've dropped it. More coming in.
Reverting more power to shields.
Blooming hell, more again. Enough of the missiles.
I can't actually access any of your subsystems. It's interesting that they're even there, though. Let's switch back to shields. Come on, starboard side. Let's bring you online.
Take it. More missiles. Oh, that one I couldn't even dodge. That was
Saw that
straight
red
into
aurora.
the front of us.
Front shields are still looking okay, though.
Oh, okay.
I poured some power into them.
Okay, so that was perhaps more the issue is that we had no power for our shields.
They should be... No, they're dead ahead. Get him. Oh, fuck. Shields are failing.
Again. That's basically just stationary, that guy, apparently.
Yeah, the pirates have a weird habit of when they do their turn, sometimes they'll just stop. Oh, God, I hear that missile. See the streak that it made.
They were not expecting the sudden reverse. Yay.
Oh, that was a missile that just hit us.
No. That was us
Yeah.
driving past a pirate as it blew up.
Oh, all right. That was just his face exploding. You know, I can live with that. Oh, I'm starting to see how the shields work here. You gotta rotate it the opposite direction. I've actually been totally turning off your wrong shields. I'm back here learning. Don't mind me.
Learning
Mind
combat
me.
scenarios is the best place, I hear.
Yeah. If you don't die, you'll probably learn something.
Oh, good shot. H1 is taking him out big with that cannon on the top. He's doing a good job.
Come on.
I think that's it.
Are we good?
Pirates down.
All right. Do we need to bring this thing online, or are we at where are we at?
But we're supposed to be kind of fighting off people repairing it, but instead we just got attacked by the pirates.
Well, why don't you pull up to it and... Oh, if we're trying to... I'm going to try to repair it then, because I don't think I'm a pirate.
I think it's about here, isn't it? In the middle.
Might be on the other side. Yeah, I'm thinking it's on the other side of the station. We can rotate around. Maybe a little bit below us. Yeah, I think it's down there. I can hear the guy getting out of the turret.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's got to be down here.
Trying to find the... No, I think you were right. I think it's at the main circular section. Here, let me get out of this chair.
There's a hole in front of us that kind of goes into it by those two things.
All right, well, let me
I
go
might
out
be
there.
wrong.
I'll go out there and I'll take a look. Pull out my pistol. Going EVA. Alright, you're saying... Oh, don't turn your engine on.
Oh, it was just slightly rotating. I thought it would make getting out slightly more interesting, you know?
I got out, and I started side strafing, and then found myself in your exhaust. So...
It's the best place to be. Everyone wants to be there.
Said you see an entrance?
I thought I did, yeah. Bit down for me.
What comm relay is this? I can take the mission.
This is comm relay something or other.
556, 625, or 472. You know what I'm gonna do? Oops, I'm gonna turn them all on. Got it. It is actually directly above me. So let me
Yeah, 472.
kick on that extra thrust. You can hold down shift to get a little bit more speed. It's clear on the other side of this thing. Hearing gunfire. You under attack?
Oh, I'm hearing gunfire as well. Yeah, I am under attack. I'm under attack by a dude.
It's an Aurora.
No, it's a dude. Is it, or is it an Aurora?
Oh, you're being attacked from behind. I can't
Am
tell
I?
you what it is, though. Kind of far away.
No worries. They're all stealth. They're running their stuff low. But one of them, there is a pirate here as well, but there's someone else that's been shooting at me that's running their power so low I can't see him, can't target him.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's right behind you. Alright, you should be picking him up soon. He's starting to move. If you need to bugger out, I'm going to go ahead and bring this comm relay online. Now, what would be really cool is if I brought this online, if it called in reinforcements, like the cops showed up. At least they didn't see me, even though I was shooting at one of them.
Yeah, I got some shields down on the rear for me. I'm gonna
If you gotta run, man.
Bug out a bit.
So if you're just joining us, Wasted is flying around in his Cutlass Black. He's under attack by 2 pirates who were just chilling over here. Literally keeping their engines cold, keeping their EM signature low, so I guess they wouldn't come up for targeting?
They've been like slowly approaching so that they didn't show up on the targeting, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
But let me turn off my beacon. I am inside the comm relay, and I'm about to bring her online. I don't see anybody in here, so they didn't drop somebody off in here. I hope.
Yes. Mr. X Stealth XNL was kicking around.
Let's bring this sucker back online. Aided pirates. Mission accomplished.
Hello, friend. Remember?
Whoa! I'm guessing you're back.
Yeah. Just playing with my friend here who decided that.
Where's the exit to this place? I hear the gunfire. Wouldn't be surprised if they came in here to try to turn this thing off.
Probably.
I can just hear that firefight going on outside. That's cool. I see bullets. If you guys are wanting to see this firefight from another perspective, you can open up Wasted Space stream as well and see both POVs. I'm inside the station that he is currently in a dogfight with another player with, waiting for a pickup, but he can't obviously pick me up while being shot at. See if I can get to the other side of the station. There he is. He's down there. Man, you are moving quick.
Yeah, you can try that. I'm a much larger ship than you. He's trying to ram me. It's like, hang on a second, I'm huge. Are you aware?
What's he in?
It's hard to see. It's that funny cargo ship, I think.
It's not an Aurora, is it?
No, it's not an Aurora. It's that thing that you were trying to fly earlier.
Hey, you got another ship just showed up.
Oh, good.
Much bigger. Looks like an Avenger. Could be wrong, but that white hull is kind of hard to...
Screw this. Yeah, he's getting involved as well.
Whoa, there he goes. And there goes the guy chasing you. You can see him dipping in and out of the shadows of the station. Heard that explosion. Is that you?
No, I'm still alright. I'm out of missiles, which is not helping. I'm just basically getting out of here now. There's the extra guy joining in as well.
Oh, no.
I
I'm all
need
by myself.
I need my turret. I'll be back. Without the
abandoned.
turret, I'm a bit weak.
Roger that. I am outside of one of the giant solar arrays.
What were we on? We were on 472, weren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Cutlass weight. Oh.
Wait a minute. Is that my jetpack firing? I should probably keep an eye on the beacon, because if these guys are pirates, they might try to go back inside.
Oh shit, Crusader Security is here. I wonder if they're going to go for me as well.
I say we
yeah.
try to, even if they're firing at you, I say if you come in quick, if you can find me, see if you can pick me up under fire. Alright, I see you coming in. Actually, you're moving away from me.
Yeah, I was coming in under cruise and only just guys on my stream have seen that and we got like, surely you're dead, surely you're dead, surely. What? I don't know how I made it through that bit alive either.
Okay, directly in front of you, you should see the solar panels. I am above those solar panels, farthest away from you.
Yeah, I'm definitely under fire from that Crusader.
I can confirm
Let me
you
see
are
if
under
I can
fire.
kill him first. Hey, friend.
He's not moving very fast. I'm gonna see if I can get closer. He's
I think
hitting the
got
station.
stuck. Yeah, I think he's got stuck on the far side of the station.
Oh, no, don't go. Stay where you are. I just want to be friends, Mr. Police Officer. I'm helping. Small arms fire. All right, can you hold position where you're at?
Yep. There you go.
Coming in. And if you could open the back door.
I don't have a control for that.
Okay, never mind. I'll be there in a second.
There's a missile heading straight towards my face.
Oh, your shields will be fine. Probably. I kind of overshot you. Saw that explosion though. Glad I didn't try to board right there.
Right, he wants to play the I'm going to stand off over there game. But he's still in range of my guns.
That seems like a stupid idea with a Cutlass gun bearing down on it. Oh, your door's already open. All right, hold position. Hold position. I'm coming over right now. Come on. Oh, no, you moved.
Oh, what? Why does that move? What? Sorry. I don't know why that control makes me move.
All right, I'm 1,000 meters away from you. So
Yeah,
if you
I'll
could back
come
up maybe
backwards.
500. You're under fire again. Here he comes. I'm still 800 out from you.
It hurts so much, Jack.
Are the shields down?
Yes.
All right, stop moving. Oh, shit! Oh, God, I just got hit. I
just take you
collided
out.
with you. Yeah, I'm still alive, somehow. Probably got like 6 broken ribs.
Where are you?
I don't know.
Am I close? Have I knocked you for flipping miles?
I've just completely knocked me. I don't know where I am anymore. Is this even real life? Where am I? Okay, I see you. I'm 800 away and like accelerating. Stop moving. Gotta stop moving myself. I'm still. You nailed me. I'm unable to stop. I think you hit me that hard. All right. Full burn.
Mistakes were made.
I'm not sure if I'm slowing down or not. I don't think I am. Okay, I finally slowed down. I'm now accelerating towards you. Hoi! Not sure if I'm hitting you, but I'm totally shooting at you. I think I'm off your port side. 900 out. Coming in.
Am I coming towards or away?
Away. You're moving away.
Not port then.
Now you're coming towards. Can't tell which direction your up is, but now you're seems like below me. Ah!
I'm stopped. I'm just still getting light missiles launched in my direction.
I see the chaff you just dropped. The
Yeah.
missile had already hit you though. All right, I'm 600 out. I am approaching.
It's doing it again, Shaq.
All right, fire at him and see. Oh no! You alive?
Not so much.
And that's it. And that's when I was lost in space. Forever. Never to be seen or heard from again, CaptainShack. His only rescue, blown up by, I think that was the police?
Yes, it was the police. The police
The
have had
police-
enough of me.
The police that I called in by turning the comms relay back on.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
So I've really
Then
just
came and
screwed
killed
myself.
me. Left you abandoned there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to wrap up the stream. Yeah, that was fun.
That was very good fun. I mean, you can just see the endless potential this is going to have once more of these bits start working.
Definitely. We got to get ready for the Space Engineer stream, which is going to be happening later today. Thank you so much, Wasted, for streaming with me. If you guys want, you can subscribe over to Wasted Space's channel. The link is in the description below. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. This was great fun, and I will see you guys in the next stream. I stream every Thursday here on the XP Gamers. Later, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Oh, man.